Business Center with Maria Bartiromo and Tyler Matheson.
They cruise our streets and highways. Despite their somewhat menacing appearance, they have become symbols of Americana. Independent councils? No. Heavyweight motorcycles, by far the most successful of which is Harley-Davidson. But Don Daler is now live in Los Angeles with a story about another legendary motorcycle that's about to be reborn. Don?
Get your motor running.
John Kay of Steppenwolf, right?
I apologize. I won't ever do that again. Once upon a time, there were three great American motorcycle companies: Harley-Davidson, Indian, and Excelsior-Henderson. Not everyone was born to be wild. Some of us have to buy it. But as baby boomers get older, they're able to spend more on their wild side. As a result, the so-called heavyweight motorcycle market has seen double-digit growth, a $5 billion industry.
The heavyweight motorcycle market has been growing roughly 12% a year for the last 6 years to roughly 200,000 units.
Demand has been such that Harley, which constitutes half of all the bikes sold in this category, had back orders for some popular models of up to 2 years. To launch a new motorcycle and have to build brand awareness in a very tradition-conscious business, Dan Hanlon found a famous name with a famous past. Excelsior-Henderson, which at one time was the fastest motorcycle ever made, the first to break 100 miles per hour, the first to be ridden around the world. Charles Lindbergh owned one, so did Henry Ford. Because the Excelsior-Henderson, especially the Super X model, the first cruiser, was designed for performance and endurance. As the bike broke world record after world record for hill climbs and just pure speed, police departments began clamoring for Super X's. But then the Great Depression hit, and owner Ignat Schwinn of Schwinn bicycle fame closed the doors to what had been the world's largest motorcycle factory. That was 1931. 65 years later, grabbed the name, which was no longer under trademark protection, and started on their dream of building motorcycles. They raised $15 million from other motorcycle enthusiasts, CEOs with deep pockets. That helped them start designing the prototype and create the management model. Then in July 1997, they raised almost $30 million in an IPO. Tooling up soon began at the Excelsior-Henderson plant in the Hanlon's hometown of Belle Plaine, Minnesota, with production of a newly redesigned yet retro-looking Super X due to roll out this fourth quarter.
Some of the key features that have been incorporated into the 1999 pre-production Super X model include the low overall cruiser design with a low slung seat, gauges atop the fuel tank, front forks piercing the front fender.
The bike may resemble the old Excelsior-Henderson, but the hooks will not. Fraction is all they're shooting for.
Excelsior-Henderson has all the capability in the world of being successful without being a serious threat to Harley-Davidson.
The Super X will sell for about $18,000. When word got out about the new Excelsior-Hendersons, people started asking about buying them and even sitting in deposits, if you can believe that. Excelsior-Henderson is publicly traded on the NASDAQ. Today's close is about halfway between its 52-week high and low. Since going public in July of last year, it hasn't yet posted a quarterly profit, something I think the company expects will change once they actually have some motorcycles to sell. Maria, back to you.